says that, you know, Mayweather tried to fight him at 18 years old and offered him $1 million. And he went on to say that that he was working 3 jobs at the time, and that Eddie Renasso said, you know, down the line, you get that fight, you know, at 10 times the value of $1 million. And he said that that's what happened. And then he says that he don't want to fight Bivol at 68 because of what the fans say. So I'm gonna talk about both of them. I'm gonna start off with Bivol. And he said he didn't want to fight Bivol at 168 pounds because of the backlash from the fans. Man, when has Canelo gave a hell about the fans' backlash? He fought Josito Lopez. He didn't give a hell about the fans' backlash. All right. He's fought Amir Khan. Didn't care a hell about the fans' backlash. So we can go on and on and on about the shit that he done. He ducked Derevchenko, didn't give a damn about the fans' backlash. You know, so I mean, he can miss us with that bullshit. He fighting John Ryder right now. Did that stop him from caring about what the backlash was going to be about fighting John Ryder? No, it did not. No, it did not. So at the end of the day, he can say whatever he wants to say, you know, but he don't want to fight Dimitri Bivol because he loses everything at 168 pounds. He loses everything in general. Because, you know, he can still gain 175 pound Super WA belt. Because anything below 75, technically you still can fight for it. So, you know, he still can gain a belt, but he'd be risking it all. Now, is Bivol, you know, bluffing? Well, you know, Bivol cut down in weight. Will he be more powerful? Will he be more weaker? Only time will tell. He can miscalculate. But the danger just in the ring about him going to 68, he might be more of a devastating puncher. You know, he might hit harder going down, going down there and weight. That's one thing about it. But he might be weaker. And with him publicly making them statements, I think that kind of exonerates Canelo from Backlash. You hear Andre Ward say, well, you got to take it, you got to do it the same way you did it at 75. Man, this is what his request is. He said he's not going to fight me unless this is the weight. You know, and this is the way he wanted that. Guess what? So be it. He lose, then he won a trilogy. You know, I'm gonna tell him this: once I whoop that ass this time, I'm good. I'm good on fighting you again. But Canelo had too much to lose having that fight at 60. He lose everything. He lose a whole control of the whole. He really, at that point, what is he really worth? Especially if people go down there and knock that ass out. I mean, he ain't really worth much. So you got to ask yourself that. What is he really worth? Yeah, he's still a name, but that's a huge blow. You lose every belt. He strip you all the belts. And then watch, they strip on them belts. Watch how Dimitri Bivol had 20 mandatories lined up. Mark my words. Watch how he had 20 mandatories lined up. And Canelo didn't have not one lined up. Watch. It's all about the money. It's all about the money. When you bring a lot of money, when they can take that 3% or 2% or whatever they give you, when you bring a huge chunk of that money, they let you do whatever you want to do. That's why the sanction belt bodies are bad. They corrupted by money. There ain't no non-profit organization. And all their rules are subject to voting, to votes. And what that basically means is that, you know, cash for play. You pay me, we can sway that vote this way or another. It's a dirty game. They have zero integrity. They have zero integrity. And then they want to fake like they got integrity sometimes. Like I was talking about with the WBC and Dimitri Bivol and Better BF. They want to fake like they got some type of integrity. fake like they care. They don't care about shit but sending their kids to college and that money they taking care of their family. That's all they care about. And that's the God honest truth. And then when you sue their ass and you win, then they want to file bankruptcy. You know? Well, yeah, Canelo lose everything versus Dimitri Bivol. Second loss, he lose everything. You know, and if he win, maybe he's looking at it like, well, I'm not going to get full credit anyway. You never do. Mayweather never did. Only when they universally like you, like Manny Pacquiao. People, you know, he's such a nice guy and this, that, and the third. And, oh, look how small he is. I don't care if he's training bigger guys. When they universally like you, and that's kind of the same thing with Tiger Woods. Everybody loved Tiger Woods until they found out the real Tiger Woods. You know what I'm saying? Till they found out who the real Tiger Woods was. You know? So, but, you know, I don't know when he started giving a fuck about what the fans think. When did he start caring about what the fans think? Because he just do what the fuck he want to do regardless. Draining guys, fighting guys like John Ryder. You care what the fans think fighting John Ryder? That's what I want to know. The fans, Melon. Take the test, Melon. Do it for the fans. The fans, Melon. Do it for the fans. Take the test, Melon. Take the test. The fans, but not the fans. You know what I'm saying? So, hell, you start caring about the fans thinking all that shit, man. You putting secret rehydration clauses on motherfuckers and shit, man. We already know what you is. We already know, so don't start getting self-conscious now, bro. We know you a hot wire fight motherfucker. You can hot wire your fights. We already know it. So he can save us the suspense. Like, for real. He can save us the suspense for real, bro. But I mean, it is what it is. You know, don't fight. You know, he got the money to make he got the money to make Dimitri Bivol make that fight at 75. Give him a couple more $1 million, and I guarantee you hop in the ring. He ain't trying to fight better BF. Give him a couple more $1 million and he'll change his fucking mind. That's too much for Canelo to risk. Canelo know he can't beat him. He know it. So why I'm gonna go get him all my belts? And Dimitri Bivol can now say, I undisputed. Don't need better BF. I undisputed at 68. No better BF. He can say that bull crap. But, you know, Canelo talking about him and Mayweather wanted to fight him at 18. Yeah, I heard that before. I think he might have said it before, whatever. You know, Mayweather was trying to clip his wings at a young age. He said he was working 3 jobs at the time. You know, so Mayweather was somebody that was integral part and wanted to marinate and build. Even though the Manny Pacquiao fight, he was never going to fight Manny Pacquiao until Showtime forced him to fight Manny Pacquiao. So everybody talking about, yes, that's the platinum standard for marination. He wasn't going to fight Manny Pacquiao. Showtime made him fight Manny Pacquiao. So he was trying to clip Canelo wings early. I mean, I don't know how that would have benefited, you know, him. And in the fight down the line, made a lot of money. So I don't understand why he was trying to fight Canelo at such a young age. You know, Canelo said he was working 3 jobs at the time. So you already know Floyd the opportunist. And that's cool. But Canelo had the, had the team around him and said, well, the money gonna be there, man. You ain't gotta take that money right now. It'll be there. So I don't know what interest was he gonna fight him in Mexico or some shit like that. But then you seen kind of after, probably they had that conversation, they started lining him up with Mayweather, lining him up on the undercards. Yeah, they started lining them up on the undercards and shit and all that type stuff. So, they started aligning him with the Mayweather brand. They was doing double features. He'd be fighting in Mexico, and Mayweather or somebody else would be on regular HBO in a different location. So, it all worked out. He got waxed. He got zipped. That motherfucker had to give up the joystick 21-0. So it don't really matter. I guess Mayweather possibly could have stopped him while he was younger, but at the end of the day, that one loss didn't stop shit for Canelo Alvarez. He still became, the face of boxing. He still sold millions and millions of pay-per-views. So, everybody's scared to lose. It's cool. As long as you don't get too down on yourself and your confidence is shot, cool. So, it is what it is. But hey, let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop a video. Financially, want to support the channel, Cash App, $CJGood313, Venmo, CJGood313, PayPal link in the description. Check out the box list playlist. Peace.